What's up, guys? Bringing you the first episode of my new series, League Play with Deadly. Basically, I like League Play, and that's what I'm basing this series on. I was gonna do like a Road to Division One, and get to rank number one in Masters, but then I thought, it's gonna be time consuming, and there's another thing that's come, that's got kind of in the way of that. Is I'm probably gonna base this on like the next video that I do, like number 2. So I'll get to that in, but I'm gonna talk about it now. Just say a little bit. IP booting, IP flooding, and people are actually IP flooding on League Play to get number 1. Basically, it kicks you off your internet and it like attacks your hub and stuff like that. I don't know much about it, but it happened to me yesterday. When I was doing good in the game and I ended up getting kicked offline, so I kind of realised that I wasn't going to be able to get number 1 if there was going to be a guy in my league that was doing that, so it was kind of pointless to actually do a series of that. So I thought, I'll play League Play and I'll get gameplays of playing objective or good scoring, and I'll upload that and I'll just call it League Play with Deadly, and then I'll talk about topics, and then I'll talk about the game, or sometimes I'll talk about like stories and stuff, different stuff, or sometimes I'll do rants like I did a month ago. I'll explain in a minute, about team, what team means, and people rage quitting all the time and stuff that annoys me. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. It wasn't, I uploaded a video and I got great support from it. I got like 24 likes, and that's a good amount for me. And I had some people commenting and stuff, and then the next day, my internet got cut off. My mum had a row with my internet supplier BT, so I didn't have no internet for like a month. So the YouTube got put on hold, and I just went and done my own thing, and then my mum ended up, sorting things out with BT. Like they had an argument or something, or mum refused to pay the bill or something because it was ridiculous or something, and they were being like kind of dicks. So in the end it got sorted, and I'm back, and now like the uploading will be back to like every 1 to 3 days I'll be uploading, and same things. I'll be finishing the Road to Division 1 FIFA 13. I'll be finishing this. But anyway, now like 2 minutes into the video, I'm going to talk about the actual topic that you're going to see on the thumbnail: tough games. That's the reason why I like Call of Duty, That's the reason why I like League Play. I like playing people that are at the same skill-based level as me. I like playing tough games and good players. So I like games when it's like, really tough, like it's all tired. I don't like games where you're like, for example, let's say Hardpoint, when you're like 70 up and 10 up, and you're like 10 and 1, and the other team's leaving already. I don't like games like that because it's too quick, it's pointless. And I like games where, it's like really close, it's like 50-50, it's all about the next hard point, so both teams are rushing for the next hard point. It's all about who gets this next one, and stuff like that. You got to hold on it, and the whole team jumps on it. Normally with hard point it's best to just have one guy around it and then a guy anchoring or holding the spawn. But if it's a map that doesn't really, or if it's hard point that doesn't really consist of a big deciding factor spawn, then people will most probably jump on it. Now I don't believe all that stuff. Like I don't believe in like holding spawns and stuff like. Well, obviously I do, but what I mean is like I jump on the hard point even if there's someone next on it to me, because I am good at holding stuff. I'm good at holding objectives down, whether it be like hard point flags or headquarters, whatever. I'm good at holding stuff like that. Or I'm also good at, if I've got 2 or 3 teammates around the hard point are on it, then I like pushing into their spawn or where I think they're gonna come from and basically cut them off. I'll kill like 2 of them on their way to the next hard point. So that means there's 2 of them that are respawning and 2 of them are there, and then we've got 3 teammates there. I'm already there, so it's a 4v2, and then we end up getting the hard points. It's like that, and that's what I like doing. I like cutting off. I normally use submachine guns, but I went with an AN-94 in this gameplay. Assault rifles are alright, I like them, but with assault rifles you shouldn't really be on hard point. You should be in like a window or something, just covering the hard point or holding the spawns, anchoring. But like I said, I don't believe in none of that, so I just charge on the hard point. Sometimes I hold off, sometimes I charge on, but I'm a sub player, but I thought I'd try the assault rifle out for a game. Anyway, so as I was saying, you know, I like tough games, and tough games is what makes the game worth playing. Like I like playing competitively. Otherwise you're just playing games where there's no point you even trying because you know you're gonna win. I like, you know, being tested, being I think I have to try against my opponent, otherwise it's no fun, you know. And that's the point. That's why league play is decent, because you have to try every game. You have to try, even if you're playing against Iron Division or Bronze players, because you know they can cause an upset. It ain't like it's going to be hard. They can do it if they put their mind to it. Or if you know, because sometimes you get, like I said in the previous video, you get some kind of person in your team that leaves. So if you leave, and you know, even if you're playing Iron Division guys and it's a 3v4, it's still going to be hard to beat them. The only way you could beat it, like, players are not bad unless literally you do not know how to press L1 and R1 or how to shoot. And I'm speeding up the gameplay now because I don't want it to be too long. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. The whole video together is 10 minutes long, so I'm speeding up. But this game's really close. It's a prime example of why I like tough games, because 1 minute we're ahead, 1 minute they're ahead, 1 minute we're back ahead, you know, and then they're ahead. And it's all about, you know, who steps up to the mark and what player does better. And you know, in my case, I step up to the mark, and you know, I drop some good valuable kills and captures and that, and I help my team out, and we end up winning. We end up winning by about 15 points. So you know, that's what I'm saying. I like tough games. I like tough games with S&D. Anyway, gameplay is about to end now. I hope you like this. Anyway, my uploading will be back to normal. So I'll see you later, guys.